She's here, and she's ready to play. The girl introduces herself as Dandelion. The man is surprised at how quickly they matched. It's a good era, he says. She's got a knowing look. Something's about to happen. A sinister smile spreads across her face. Shall we begin? Tension rises as the girl and the man prepare to fight. She strikes first. A powerful blow is delivered. Meanwhile, a delivery man makes his rounds on a bicycle. The delivery man smiles, ready to make his delivery. He hands over a package. Is it the right one? Oh. The customer is not happy. This isn't what he ordered. He's caught in a trap. The customer grabs him, demanding his money back. A sudden shove. He's sent flying, the white bag flying with him. He struggles to regain his balance, arm outstretched. Down he goes. He hits the floor hard, glasses askew. At the restaurant, his daughter is shocked. She notices something is wrong with his face. He tries to play it cool. He claims he just tripped while drunk. Close up on his face. He's got bandages now. He reassures her. He's already worried about his thinning hair. He admits it's been a while. He could have taken her anywhere. She's happy. She loves family restaurants and has a lot to talk about. The father thinks his daughter is a good girl. The daughter says goodbye to her father outside her apartment. The mother tells her daughter that she needs to talk to her father. The mother asks the father about their daughter's future plans. The mother reveals that their daughter wants to go to art university. The father is happy to hear that his daughter wants to go to art university. The mother tells the father that they need money. The father asks how much money they need. The mother says that they need 3 million yen. The father rides his bike through the city. He is shocked. His daughter never mentioned wanting to go to art university. He reflects on a past conversation with his daughter. He is devastated. He can't afford her tuition. He is overcome with parental guilt. He spots his daughter arguing with some people. The girl in the sailor uniform is surrounded by 2 men. He is conflicted. He can't intervene. He notices the girl in the sailor uniform looks similar to his daughter. The girl in the sailor uniform is confronted by another man. The man threatens the girl in the sailor uniform. She refuses. Her eyes glow with an eerie light. Cornered. 3 thugs surround the girl and a man with glasses. The man steps forward. He tells the thugs to back off. The thugs mock him. They call him an old man. He sighs. He knows he's made a mistake. The thugs tell him to get lost. They claim to be having an important conversation. The thug cracks his knuckles. He asks if the man is picking a fight. The man looks down. He seems resigned. He accepts the challenge. If that's what they wish, he'll fight. What's up with him? The girl wonders about the man in glasses. The muscular man laughs hysterically. He mocks the old man, asking if he's serious. The muscular man continues to mock the old man. He asks if he's ever even been in a fight. The old man thinks to himself. He admits he's never been in a fight. The muscular man lunges forward, ready to attack. He declares it will be the old man's first time. The muscular man throws a punch with full force. He's determined to make the old man suffer. The punch connects. Dust and debris explode from the impact. The girl smiles, while the other 2 men look shocked. Something unexpected is happening. The muscular man collapses. He clutches his stomach in pain, realizing he's been defeated. What's happening? A man in a cap appears to be stomping on someone's face as 2 other men look on in shock. The mohawked man confronts the cap-wearing man, grabbing his shirt and demanding to know what he's doing. The man in the cap twists the mohawked man's wrist, incapacitating him. The man in the cap throws the mohawked man away. The mohawked man is sent flying. The mohawked man is furious and screams at the man in the cap. The mohawked man is about to throw a punch. The mohawked man recognizes something about the man in the cap. A woman is shocked. The man in the cap continues to attack the mohawked man. The blonde girl is shocked. Someone is being tackled. He's down. A man in a cap has taken him to the ground. The man in the cap is relentless. He's throwing punches on the ground. A brutal stomp. Is this the end? The man in the cap smirks. Was that really a fight? He could have hit harder. Suddenly, the man in the cap shrinks. He's terrified. The blonde girl appears. She's right behind him. He's been tricked. She's smug. He's scared. She calls him a liar for saying he's never had a fight. The young man is shocked. Is the suit-wearing man one of those old gang leaders? The man scoffs at the suggestion. The young man recalls his first fight as a youth. It was MMA. The girl is annoyed. She confronts the young man, thanking him for his help. He waves off her gratitude, blushing. She demands 50,000 yen from him, reaching out her hand. He's confused by her sudden demand. He protests, but she insists he doesn't understand. She explodes, revealing that she was supposed to fight those guys for the prize money. Turns out, people pay to watch fight videos. Wait, a fight? But it turns into money? She calls him out. He didn't help her, he enjoyed the fight. She saw the thrill on his face. Was it stress relief? He denies it. But she cuts him off. Does he want to earn money with fights too? She claims if he's strong, he can make tons. The amounts she mentions are nothing. A dream? He can't believe it. Millions aren't a dream anymore, he thinks, as he imagines a girl and a woman on a bicycle. Can he really make money through fighting? He looks at the girl with disbelief. Hundreds of thousands? He looks shocked, questioning if it's true. She says he's skeptical and walks away, leaving him in disbelief. He recalls that the girl wants to go to an art university, which will cost around 3 million yen. Wait a moment. He's suddenly struck by an idea. He chases after her, begging her to teach him. He's desperate to know how to make money through fighting. The girl smirks, knowing she has him hooked. She reveals a fight matching app called Fight King, showing him how people can register and fight even during work. The champion stands victorious. Money rains down on his fallen opponents. Fight videos are streamed online. Viewers and advertisements fund the brutal competition. The world is ending? Maybe. But the blonde girl sees it as a blessing. She receives a call. It's a blessing for people who enjoy fighting. The delivery guy seems hesitant. The girl finds an explanation. Now, finally. She wants a test. She says he needs a recommendation to register. She will test if he's suitable. She understands that he is strong in mixed martial arts. But what he's trying to do? Fighting is all they know. Brutal training montages flash before their eyes. If you are weak, you will be beaten up. A bloody man lies defeated against a wall. He says he will study. She offers to show him a good sight. She's got a sinister plan. A wicked smile creeps across her face. He's shocked by her sudden attack. What is she planning? He dodges her attack. She's impressed. She's not done yet. Another attack is coming. He braces himself. The fight continues. He blocks her kick. The impact is intense. He realizes this girl is no ordinary person. She's strong. He's ready to fight. He clenches his fist, determination burning in his eyes. But wait, a surprise attack. The girl grabs him from behind, ready to strike. He's caught off guard. A painful blow lands, and he struggles to understand what's happening. It's over. He's trapped in a deadly chokehold. There's no escape. Naked choke. She tightens her grip, and he gasps for air, realizing the severity of the situation. She taunts him. Did he really think a surprise attack was cowardly? The pressure mounts. She justifies her actions. It's just fighting, she says. Others do worse. He's fading. She claims she went easy on him because he seemed like a good person. He grits his teeth. He can't pass out. Not now. A girl in a school uniform looks back, smiling sadly, thinking she can't do anything for Haruka. Suddenly, a blonde girl grabs a man from behind, asking, "Oh?" The blonde girl tightens her grip, warning him that resistance is futile. She's surprised when he struggles. The blonde girl carries the man away, running at full speed. She wonders why he's running and struggling, questioning if he's short of oxygen. The blonde girl jumps off the man, realizing who he might be. The blonde girl is still carrying the man, running. The blonde girl looks shocked. The man lies on the ground, gasping for air. The man stands up, panting and looking back. She sits alone in a playground, waiting in the dark. She confronts him with a dangerous glint in her eye, questioning his motives. He admits he thought she'd let him go, but now he's not so sure. She smiles, declaring that someone dangerous is better for their fight. He declares that she has passed the test and will be registered. He promises to teach her, acknowledging she can't understand everything alone. He leans in close, promising to teach her step by step. He is overjoyed at her acceptance. The old man seems unfazed by her strength, but he is serious. The old man's skills are undeniable, and he is useful to her. The man with a bandage on his face gives a pep talk. He tells someone to keep winning for his fights. It's the fighter's debut match. He's ready to dominate. He charges into the ring, determined to win. The fight is intense. He realizes the professional level is brutal. The fight ends in a draw. The referee raises both fighters' hands. The fighter is injured and exhausted. His friend says he did his best. A doctor recommends retirement. There's a risk of going blind. The fighter wakes up in a panic. It was all a dream. He remembers. He sees the bandage on his face and says, "I see." It's his first match in 20 years. He drops off the order at the door, following instructions. The girl is curious about the delivery man's profile. She asks for his profile, not his real name. He gives her his registered name and age. She scrolls through other profiles on the app. The delivery man is surprised by the app's focus on popularity. She suggests a fake profile, a blonde, long-haired, sailor-uniformed high school fighter who loves cute things. The delivery man seems to be considering her idea. She questions if he's really a high school girl, and asks for his name. She shows him something on her phone. The girl encourages the man, who seems unsure of himself. A man rides his bike through the night toward a playground. He arrives at the playground, where the girl awaits him. The girl smiles, greeting the man. She notes that he looks tired. The girl comments on his charm. Someone is arriving soon. The girl is shocked that it's an old guy. A muscular man arrives, asking if he's the opponent. The girl recognizes the man who arrived on the bike. The girl screams, pointing at the muscular man. She warns the man to back down. He questions her motives, confused. A towering figure appears. He is a pro. The pro fighter is named Makimoto, an MMA fighter with a fearsome record. Makimoto smirks, acknowledging the man's knowledge. She reveals the match type, barehanded one-on-one. She explains that martial arts will be more advantageous than street fighting. She urges the man to cancel the fight, emphasizing Makimoto's danger. The man asks what will happen if he cancels. She explains the consequences of a same-day cancellation, a hit to popularity and earnings. She is in shock, realizing the severity of the situation. She's furious. She asks if he even listened to her warning about fighting a pro. Smiling, the girl in the school uniform says, as soon as possible. He is fired up. He's looking forward to his first match in 20 years. The girl is shocked. The girl asks if he is ready, and he understands. She warns him not to get hurt. The girl sets up the camera, declaring herself the host. He confirms he is ready. The muscular man scoffs, wondering if he needs to prepare to kill an old man. It's about to go down. He declares that it's time to begin. He smirks, ready to begin the fight. The other man looks grim, a bandage on his face. The fight begins. A girl raises her hand, filming with her phone. The girl asks if he was a pro, surprised. The man admits he knows the sport, but doesn't recognize a fighter the girl mentioned. He reveals he got injured in his debut match and retired. She asks if he lost, but he claims it was a draw. She's unimpressed, swinging on the playground set. The fight starts. The girl films from a distance. The girl thinks the opponent is too much. The old man has 0 wins and is long retired. But his opponent, with 4 wins and 1 loss, is in his prime. The cocky fighter closes in, but the woman knows something he doesn't. The fighter is full of bravado. He taunts the old man, ready to strike. The woman sees the counter. The old man has an opening. Now is the old man's chance. Can he land the hit? The old man is determined. He has to get him. A brutal punch lands. Can the old man actually win? The old man dodges the incoming attack. He's not going down without a fight. Wait, parrying? He's surprised by the technique. The older man realizes he's not a novice after all. He's got it. He's ready to smash the old man carefully and thoroughly. Showing some technique has made the opponent cautious. Victory chance at 0%? Amazing, the old man is impressed. That jab is long and fast. He wouldn't have understood without sparring himself. Mister, you're in a fight right now, you know? He just remembered the painful and hard training he went through. But even so, it was. The man in the cap is having way too much fun. The blonde girl is shocked at his smiling face. The man in the white shirt is furious and tells him to stop babbling nonsense. The man in the white shirt throws a punch at the man in the cap, telling him to shut up. The man in the white shirt is about to hit the man in the cap. The blonde girl realizes the jab was bait. The blonde girl peeks through her fingers. The man in the white shirt is about to hit the man in the cap. Wait, did he just get punched? The man is stunned by the sudden attack. The girl watches from a distance. The red-haired man is shocked that the old man countered. But the old man is already following up with another punch. The red-haired man realizes he needs to take him down to buy time. He attempts a tackle. The tackle connects. They both go down. The red-haired man smirks. He got him down. The old man is caught in a chokehold. The old man is trapped. The girl is shocked to see that he read the tackle and locked in the front choke while being taken down. He's trapped. The redhead struggles, face contorted in pain. Something's wrong. He's shocked by the old man's strength. Why? He's horrified by the old man's power. The old man strikes. He uses a front choke on his opponent as the blonde-haired girl looks on in shock. It's over. The old man has completely overwhelmed the redhead. She's getting excited. The blonde-haired girl can't contain her thrill. Enough. The blonde-haired girl intervenes. He's down. The redhead is defeated. It's over. The girl in the school uniform is ecstatic. The fighting uncle is declared the winner. The girl cheers him on. His opponent is down for the count, defeated. Someone watches a video of the fight, looking nostalgic. It's a video of the fighting uncle in action. The champion unleashes a devastating blow. He's victorious. A new champion is crowned. The champion is asked about his strongest opponent. He considers the question, thinking of past battles. The champion pauses, remembering his toughest fight. A celebratory toast is in order. It's time to drink. The girl cheers for his victory. She raises her hands in excitement. They sit across from each other at a restaurant booth. The conversation continues. She raises a glass of beer, ready to celebrate. Cheers! She reaches for his hand, but he stops her. What's going on? He refuses to let her drink. Is she underage? She begs him to reconsider. But he wants the truth. He stares intently, demanding to know her age. Is she really an adult? He's conflicted. He can't let a high schooler drink. He demands an answer. Is she an adult or not? She's furious. She demands to know what's wrong with an adult wearing a sailor uniform. She hands him his reward, revealing she took half as her producer's fee. She explains the importance of promoting oneself, as much as being strong. She confidently declares to leave it to her as the super cute producer. He stares at the money, lost in thought. She notices his troubled expression and asks if he's unhappy with his cut. He confesses he's anxious. Flashback. He lies defeated, admitting he only won by luck. He is worried about competing at his old age. What's so funny? She's bursting with laughter, barely able to contain herself. She apologizes, claiming it was just too funny, as the man across from her questions her amusement. She calls him out for enjoying the thrill of fighting, a sinister smile creeping across her face. A flashback reveals a man with a cap smiling. The flashback continues with the man beating someone. She calls him a pervert. He's stunned by her words, his eyes wide with disbelief. He stammers, trying to defend himself, claiming he only wants to pay for his daughter's tuition. She dismisses his offer, stating that his contribution won't be enough anyway. She's ready to work. The girl is excited to promote him. She calls him by a different name. He seems confused. He questions her motives. Why is she helping him? She hesitates. What's her real reason? She reveals her type. She likes strong men. He's taken aback. He didn't expect that answer. She knows his secret. She reveals he married into the family. She's got him cornered. She reveals his real name and his fiancé's name. She figured it out. He changed his name. A legend is born. He's a champion with an incredible record. She blushes, remembering the one person he ever drew with before retiring. The flashback reveals a muscular back. It was him. He reflects on the distant past. She explodes with excitement. It was a draw. She gushes over his past achievement, calling it insane. She grabs him, determined. She reassures him, her eyes wide with conviction. He envisions a brutal climb to the top. She declares her belief. She puts her finger to his lips, affirming her faith in him. She's smug. Her plan is coming together. The blonde woman schedules his next match. He is surprised by how fast she set it up. She smirks, declaring the next match a real fight. The man with glasses looks serious, emphasizing that it's a real one. She's recording and ready to start the fight, but there's no signal. Suddenly, a man throws a glass of liquid at the man with glasses. The fight has already begun. There are no rules in a fight, she declares. A cop subdues a man, his gun on the ground. These fights are not under normal rules. She smiles, holding her phone, ready to record the chaos. He's caught off guard. A glass of liquid is thrown at him. The attacker moves in for the kill. He's smashing the glass into the man's face. The man is down. The attacker is laughing, victorious. The attacker is thrilled. He holds up the broken glasses of the victim. The injured man struggles to his feet. The attacker is still lurking nearby. The attacker taunts his victim. Is this the end? The injured man is cornered, bleeding. He's reached his limit. The injured man is eating at a table with a blonde girl. He seems disturbed. The blonde girl offers him food. What is she planning? A fight is about to begin. But this is no ordinary match. It's a setup. One man faces another in a tense standoff. A woman explains the new rules: ambushes and weapons are allowed. The injured man realizes the danger. He grabs a nearby object, preparing to fight. He strikes with deadly force. The attack shatters the object. He stumbles back, narrowly avoiding a counterattack. His opponent taunts him, ready to finish the fight. The woman reveals the identity of his opponent. It's Smoker. He grins menacingly, smoke billowing from his mouth. Don't let his looks fool you. He's short, scrawny, and has no martial arts experience. In a fair fight, he'd be down in seconds. But this isn't a fair fight, he's got the man pinned. Things have turned dire. The man is bleeding, but the first man is still standing. The blonde woman knows the truth: Smoker is strong in fights. He strikes from behind with full force. He crosses lines others wouldn't dare. The first man is engulfed in a dark aura. He's strong in Kenka. He acknowledges the woman's introduction with a sinister grin. He's about to reveal his favorite thing to the man. The man is stunned and injured, wondering what's happening. The first man reveals the truth: you were a former pro in MMA, right? He's training hard, honing his skills with intense focus. Meanwhile, his rival is living it up with drinks and women. The rival's back in action, slamming a chair with furious intent. He's enjoying the beatdown, reveling in the easy victory. The training guy is on the receiving end, but he's not backing down. The chair is obliterated, leaving only splinters and defeat. A blonde woman is drinking, but she is worried that her plan was too harsh. The rival is shocked and holding a broken pencil. The rival is furious and cursing him. The training guy is injured, but he's laughing in the face of his rival. He's bleeding, but he seems amused. What does he see? The man apologizes, but the other man is laughing. Something is definitely not right. The man is furious and threatens to kill him. But the injured man just shrugs it off. The injured man explains how the room can be used for ambushes and weapons. He's setting a trap. The man is getting angry, but the other man is ready to demonstrate something. The injured man holds up a fork, a sinister smile spreading across his face. Flashback. A chibi version of the man stabs the other in the neck from behind. The man is shocked. He realizes the injured man is holding back. His eyes glow red, and he licks his finger. He's enjoying this too much. Eyes wide with shock, his face contorts in disbelief. The girl gasps, covering her mouth in astonishment. Enraged, he screams a threat, splintered wood clutched in his hand. A hand reaches for a fork on the table. The man stands ready, fists clenched, a cut marring his face. The man with the fork faces off against his opponent, who is ready to fight. The man with the fork confronts the bruised man. The man with the splintered wood advances with intent. The girl sits with a drink as the man approaches with a weapon. He screams in fury, questioning the advantage of weapons. A brutal attack. The man in the brown coat swings a broken chair leg. The other man dodges the strike. The girl watches with intense eyes. The man in the blue shirt stands ready. He grins, holding the broken chair leg. He's ready to strike. The weapon is analyzed, no grip, like a baseball bat. He can't hold it firmly. His swing is slow and telegraphed. The man in blue dodges the clumsy swing. It's not hard to evade. The chair is broken to pieces. The material is light. Even if he hits, it's not enough. The force is weak. It's meaningless. A weapon attack must surpass a bare-handed hit. He grits his teeth, determined. Can he still fight with a broken weapon? A voice explains the key to reading an opponent's moves. Knowledge is power. The curly-haired man attacks with the broken stick, but it's too predictable. Can he overcome this disadvantage? The opponent dodges, ready to strike. This fight is far from over. A devastating blow lands. He's sent flying. Is this the end? The opponent stands victorious, bloodied but unbowed. The tables have turned. He's down, clutching his nose, bleeding. The attack was brutal. He's sent flying backwards. The opponent is relentless. Someone intervenes, shouting stop. Can they prevent further bloodshed? It's over. The match is decided. The man in the brown suit is down for the count as the blonde girl and the man in the blue shirt walk away. The crowd cheers the victor. The man in the blue shirt is declared the winner, but he's covered in blood. He's shocked. The fight ended so quickly? The blonde girl confirms his victory. He's the winner. The blonde girl is happy. She explains that his opponent was scared and unable to fight. The beaten man struggles to breathe, his face bloody and swollen. The blonde girl observes the beaten man. She thinks the winner looks kind, but his true nature is scary. The man in the blue shirt is confused by the blonde girl's words. Suddenly, the beaten man is standing over them, ready to attack. He's armed with a knife, ready to strike. The blonde girl is shocked as the man with the knife approaches. He's out for blood. The girl argues that weapons are against the rules. But the man tells her to shut up. He's been mocked, and he's not taking it anymore. He's going to kill him. The girl realizes he's snapped. She threatens to report him to the authorities. The girl is now chibi, frantically typing on her phone to report the man. The injured man tells the girl to step back. He looks determined. The man vows to stop him, his face grim and bloody. The girl warns him that he'll die if he tries to fight a knife. She is worried. The girl is in disbelief that the man is going to fight the knife-wielding man. The girl is shocked that knife fights are rare and don't even pay well. He's going in. The man with the bloody face is ready to fight. The blonde girl decides to watch the fight while drinking beer. His opponent is enraged and wielding a knife. He underestimates him. The knife wielder screams that he will kill him. A knife is an extremely dangerous weapon. If your opponent has one, you should run. The threat of a knife is its overwhelming power. Even an amateur can deliver lethal attacks. The blonde girl drinks her beer. Another threat is coming. The knife wielder lunges with the overwhelming reach of his blade. The knife reaches his eye. He's been caught. Because the knife extends your reach, even situations you could normally counter, your arm won't reach. She sees it all, a brutal fight. The guy in the coat is covered in blood. It's like facing a titan. He needs to land hits without getting touched. She's made up her mind. But what will the old man do? He lunges with a knife. He's coming right at him. The guy in blue prepares to strike. A swift strike. The guy in the coat is hit. A powerful kick sends the guy in the coat flying. He's losing it. Eyes wide, he's spitting blood. He's cornered. The guy in blue is closing in, knife in hand. He's got him. The guy in blue is about to deliver a final blow. A crushing grip. The guy in blue has the upper hand. The old man is sent flying. He is knocked back by a powerful blow. He crashes to the ground, injured. The man looms over him, ready to strike. The man stands tall, catching his breath. The girl watches in awe, her eyes wide with amazement. Her face is flushed with excitement. She is completely captivated by the fight. The man unleashes a devastating front kick. It's an attack with incredible reach. Normally, this kick creates distance. But this is no ordinary front kick. The old man aimed for the solar plexus. A damaging blow that can cripple. He follows up with a knee strike. The smoker doubles over in pain. The man is amazed by the technique. Where did he learn such a perfect front kick? The girl is drooling with admiration. She finds the display utterly captivating. Wait, is that her real name? The blonde girl is surprised that the man called her Ms. Tampopo. The blonde girl pulls the man away from the restaurant. She claims he was tripping out. The blonde girl gives a sinister smile. She implies that the man should be thankful she's helping him avoid the police. They are now walking through the Love Hotel district at night. The blonde girl explains that if they had stayed any longer at the restaurant, they would have been caught. In chibi form, the blonde girl explains that they didn't get permission from the family restaurant. The man is shocked. The man realizes that Fight King management can't help him with the police. He wonders what would happen if he got arrested. The man imagines himself being arrested, with Haruka watching. He is terrified. The man is shocked at how terrible this world is. The blonde girl is holding a phone. The blonde girl tells the man to look at something on her phone. The girl's eyes widen. She sees the man on a ranking list on her phone. He's the 100th fighting old man. He's shocked. She excitedly tells him he's a ranker. He's injured, but she congratulates him on his ranking. She encourages him to aim for first place. He thinks 100th is already too far. He needs 3 million yen. He claims to not care about rankings. She calls him a liar. She says he's a pervert who loves fighting. Flashback, a more brutal version of him is shown. She tells him not to worry about petty things like 3 million. Rank 1 fights involve billions of yen. It could change his life. She extends her hand, promising to reach the top together. She beckons him closer, calling him Mr. But the scene shifts to a shady hotel. He is told to leave. She embraces him, declaring he is everything to her. A brutal right hook connects. It's a knockout. He cinches in a rear naked choke. His opponent struggles to breathe. Another knockout blow. This time, a devastating left hook. He locks in an armbar cross hold. Victory is at hand. A stack of cash is slammed down on the table. He reveals he has 1 million yen. She's shocked. 1 million yen? Is she hearing things? He's offering a fortune. He wants her to use it for education. She confronts him. What did he do to get that kind of money? She explodes. Did he get involved in something illegal? He explains. He's just helping an old friend with their business. She's still suspicious. She'll hold on to the money until her daughter decides what to do. She warns him. Don't do anything dangerous. He's her daughter's father after all. He smiles. Of course. He wouldn't do anything reckless. But suddenly, he's getting beat down. Blood splatters everywhere. She's horrified. Her father is down. What just happened? Oh. She realizes she may have underestimated the old man. The old man is ready to fight. He's got blood on his face, but he's not giving up. He's down, but not out. The blonde guy stomps on him with a brutal attack. The blonde guy continues his assault, trying to keep him pinned. She can't believe it. He's pulling off a single leg X. Achilles lock. He's got the blonde guy right where he wants him. He tightens his grip. Can the blonde guy escape? The blonde guy is in agony. He can't take much more of this. The blonde guy is defeated. She feels bad for him. She's impressed. The old man is really good at jiu-jitsu. The blonde guy is on the ground, defeated. He cries out that he gives up, as the girl celebrates. The blonde guy is down for the count. The girl and the older man stand over him as the victor is declared. The girl is overjoyed. She congratulates the older man for reaching rank 30 in Fight King. The girl and the older man stroll down the street. She praises him for entering the top 30 so quickly. The girl offers the older man a celebratory kiss. But he refuses. The older man tells her to consider her attire. He worries the police might come. The girl insists they look like parent and child. She spins around playfully. The girl tells the older man not to give off a suspicious vibe. The older man promises he won't. The girl suggests getting a little inappropriate. The older man is taken aback. The blonde woman tries to get closer, but he wants to change the subject. He asks her to stop teasing him. She is serious about his strength. She has fallen for it. She wants them to aim to become the Fight King champion together. He is surprised by her sudden affection. A woman warns him not to do anything dangerous, because he is Haruka's father. He says he only needs to earn 3 million yen. He has no intention of aiming for the championship. She's got her next plan brewing, and it's about to drop. She's on the phone, ready to set up the next fight. Someone in the background is headed their way. He's surprised by how easily she's backing down. She asks if a slightly tougher opponent is okay. The match is set. He thinks it was too fast. The girl smiles, ready to reveal the next opponent. She proudly presents the first candidate. He's confused by the choice. She apologizes for the mistake, quickly correcting herself. The real opponents are revealed, masked fighters. He's shocked to learn it's a 2-on-1 fight. She confirms they're both Fight King rankers. The man stares at his phone, speechless. The blonde woman looks on, delivering a grim message. He smirks, adjusting his glasses. He declares his intention to make someone lose, hoping to frustrate them into quitting. The blonde woman's eyes glisten with regret. She apologizes for her betrayal, claiming it's out of love. The man in the patterned shirt is sweating, begging for something. A man sits alone, being addressed as Mr. King. The man in the patterned shirt is surrounded by a group of people. He's begging for a break. The man is silent, staring intently at his phone. The man in the patterned shirt admits to poaching a woman. He claims she pretended to be an amateur, but the other man cuts him off. The group is confused. The man on the floor dismisses the arguments. He's focused on something else. Trouble is brewing. One of the masked men suggests settling things with a fight. The man seated offers a deal. If they can beat the masked duo, he'll drop the matter. The group is shocked by the proposition. They are clearly worried. Here they are. The masked duo is introduced, the Bone Brothers. The group realizes the gravity of the situation. They know the Bone Brothers are famous on Fight King. The Bone Brothers are a force to be reckoned with. Each has the skill of a ranked fighter. Together, they're invincible. An undefeated winning streak. The group is discouraged. They believe there's no way to win. The seated man is ready to call it off. Is he giving up? But wait. He changes his mind. They can all fight together on their side. They're shocked. The group realizes they're all being targeted. The hooded fighters accept the challenge, finding it interesting. The masked fighters protest the unfairness of the odds. The hooded fighters' challenge is too much. The group feels threatened. The blonde man agrees to the terms, a sinister smile on his face. The masked fighters launch their attack. The group braces for impact. The blonde man is struck down. Blood splatters as he falls. The group is stunned. The blonde man is defeated with one blow. The boy in blue points out that the fight hasn't even started yet. The boy in blue is kicked in the head. The masked fighter doesn't hold back. Did he just ask if they were stupid? He delivers a devastating kick to the head. The onlookers are shocked. They try to remain calm, relying on their numbers. The group moves in to surround them, ready to attack. The masked man is relentless. He delivers a powerful punch. Another enemy falls victim to a brutal kick. Someone manages to grab the masked man. But it's too late, he's already down. One of the masked men comments that the enemy hit his head badly. The onlookers are terrified. He might actually be dead. The masked men don't seem to care. Oh well, they say. The masked duo is ready to fight. They are eager to show their power. The thugs are terrified. They are clearly outmatched. The thugs are down. They were defeated easily. The masked duo declares victory. They tell Mr. King that it's over. One of the masked men asks Mr. King what he's looking at. Mr. King is distracted. The masked man peers over Mr. King's shoulder. He's curious about what he's watching. Mr. King is watching videos of an old man fighting. He is intrigued. The videos show the old man defeating various opponents. He's a formidable fighter. The masked duo mocks the old man. They think he's lame. Mr. King agrees that the old man is just an old man. He seems to be underestimating him. The masked duo assesses their target. He seems like he can fight, but they dismiss him as nothing special. The man sits confidently, agreeing that he's just an old man. But wait. He slams his foot down with incredible force. The man's eyes glow red with anger. He's furious about someone's interest in him. The masked duo is confused by the mention of Tanpopo. The man introduces them as the Bone Brothers and orders them to fight the old man. The masked duo is shocked by the request. The man promises a special bonus if they fight the mountain old man. The masked duo is excited by the offer. But the man's eyes narrow. He demands they kill the old man. Two men discuss the Bone Brothers fighting an old man, while others watch on their phones. A phone screen shows the fight, but blood splatters ominously on the ground. Two figures walk down a city street at night. A man in a blue jumpsuit explains his outfit is for branding. The man is told to stay humble as his rank goes up. The woman is surprised. The woman confronts the man about accepting a 2-on-1 match. The man admits the woman decided on the 2-on-1 match. She notes that even in Fight King, a 2-on-1 is unusual. The man admits the money is good this time. He needs money, but she has other things on her mind. She still can't believe he rejected her. He greets her, but she's still fuming. She ignores him. They arrive at their destination. Is this the right place? The lights flicker. Something's about to happen. What? Two figures welcome them. They're called the Fighting Old Man and the Bone Brothers. The girl and the man are shocked. Who are these guys? Wait, what? She demands to know why they're closing it. They say it's their circumstances, but their eyes reveal a sinister motive, to prevent escape. The girl and the man are shocked by the declaration. She declares she's not going to run away. The masked duo replies, I bet not. The old man vows that they won't run until the fight is over, ordering them to kill him. One of the masked men replies, confused. Someone declares that the camera is already rolling, broadcasting the scene. The broadcast displays the title, Bone Brothers vs Fighting Old Man. The fight is about to begin. The old man is ready to fight. He's pumped. The blonde woman watches with a phone in hand. She thinks the fight has begun. The old man steps forward, ready to fight the two masked figures. The blonde woman thinks the old man is strong. She believes he could be in the top 10 of Fight King. The old man's expression hardens. He won't win today. The old man challenges the masked figures. He notices they are coming at him first. The old man throws a punch with intense speed and force. The masked figure mocks the old man's jab. The old man's punch connects. The masked figure is surprised. The masked figure is shocked by the old man's speed. It was a 1-2 combo. He's sent flying. An unexpected blow floors him. The man in blue retaliates. He lands a solid kick. The kick lands hard. The man in the cap struggles to keep his balance. The masked men bicker. One claims the other is being careless. He says the old man is faster than he appears in videos. The masked men are confident. They decide to take their time. The old man in the cap looks serious. A blonde woman watches the fight. She's confident the old man will lose. She believes the old man's structural weakness will be exposed. The old man feels the damage from the blow. He clutches his side. He confirms the damage. Despite the pain, the old man declares he's fine. He's ready to continue the fight. The masked duo mocks their opponent, recognizing his strength. The girl in the school uniform reveals a weakness. The old man is revealed to be an MMA fighter, but the girl claims it has a weakness. The masked duo taunts the old man, asking if he used to do something. The old man confirms he did MMA. The masked duo smirks, confirming their suspicions. The masked duo confidently declares victory. One of the masked attackers lunges forward with a punch. The masked attacker strikes, but the old man prepares a counterattack. He's ready to fight. The man in the blue jumpsuit is on guard. A masked figure leaps into action. The man in the jumpsuit braces for impact as his ally ducks. The other masked figure follows up with a punch. The man in the jumpsuit is on the ground. The masked figure dodges an attack. He compliments the man in the jumpsuit. He's not impressed. The masked figure dodges another attack. The fight intensifies. The man in the jumpsuit is now fighting both masked figures. She's watching the fight. She expected this from the old man. He's holding his own. The man in the jumpsuit is brilliantly handling attacks from both masked figures. He's on the defensive. The attacks are relentless. He's hit. The masked fighters are too strong. The masked fighters are confident. They reminisce about training. The masked fighter reveals his motivation. He uses his training to beat people up. He realizes he can't win with strikes alone. A change is needed. He decides to use that. The blonde girl notices a change in his eyes. Something is about to happen. He goes for a tackle. A desperate move. The masked fighter is caught off guard by the sudden tackle. He's down. The fighter falls hard to the ground. The blonde woman observes the fight. She thinks this is the worst possible choice. A masked fighter comes flying in with a kick. The older man is caught off guard. The older man smirks. He's still in the game. The masked fighter sends the older man flying. He's sent reeling. The older man is sent flying through the air. His hat flies off. The masked fighter taunts him. He says he could have killed him. The older man is back on his feet. Two masked fighters share a laugh. They seem confident in their victory. The older man is visibly shaken. The masked fighters call him an old geezer. The older man feels the damage. The woman explains the weakness of MMA against multiple opponents. The old man is ready to fight. But ground techniques are unusable. Ground and pound, arm bars, triangle chokes, rear naked chokes. All MMA techniques that take time to finish. She knows that in a fight against multiple opponents, the old man will lose. The masked man comes in for a flying kick. The old man is caught off guard. The old man is surrounded. Therefore, ground techniques are unusable. The old man is completely sealed from using ground techniques. The masked man's strike lands. Is the old man just slightly good at striking? The old man prepares to strike. He's ready to fight back. The masked men are shocked. Is this what they call hunting old men? She knows the old man will lose. Losing to opponents you could beat one-on-one must be frustrating. The girl cheers him on, ready for a rematch. He vows to win next time. She reassures herself that he will surrender before taking serious damage, filming with her phone. He approaches the masked trio as she records on her phone. She's shocked at what she sees. He's surprised by what's happening as the masked trio watches. A masked figure asks if he's mocking them. Another masked figure demands to know why he's smiling. He smiles, despite the blood on his face. She sees something she recognizes. He's trapped. In a 2-on-1 situation, his ground techniques are sealed. Striking alone gives him no chance of winning. The masked duo is furious. They demand to know what the old geezer is smiling about. Bloody and beaten, he realizes he was smiling. He apologizes for smiling. The masked duo is stunned. What is happening? He can't stop it. Something is coming. It's different from a match. This is a fight. Anything goes, and you never know what will happen. Past fights flash before his eyes. He doesn't even know what he's going to do himself. But this feeling. He's beaten and bloody, but this old man's still smiling. He can't get enough. She watches with growing unease. Can she even bear to watch what happens next? Every time the old man smiles, his opponents hit the ground. It's a brutal pattern. She's at her limit. She can't even watch anymore if he smiles again. The old man prepares to fight 2 opponents. He declares that he's going in. He immediately tackles one of them. The other is caught off guard. The 2 opponents are shocked by his actions. What is happening? She's in disbelief. Why would he tackle them when he's already injured? The old man is getting pummeled, but he's still holding on. He's not letting go. The masked attacker is confused. She is also confused. The masked fighter is shocked by the sudden attack. He's slammed to the ground with incredible force. The masked fighter is lifted high into the air. He crashes down hard, defeated. The blonde woman watches with a shocked expression. Her eyes widen as she exclaims about the situation. The narrator explains the technique being used. The narrator explains that the technique becomes a finishing move on hard ground. The masked fighter rises, enraged, and throws a punch. The old man takes the hit, unfazed. A brutal punch lands. The man in the blue jumpsuit connects with the masked fighter. The masked fighter slams to the ground. The man stands victorious. The blonde girl is shocked. He's winning a 2-on-1 fight. He stands over the defeated opponents. The blonde girl looks up at him in awe. He's injured but standing. He lets out a sigh of relief. Both masked opponents are unconscious. He's the winner. The blonde girl cheers. He defeated both opponents in just over a minute. The blonde girl rushes to his side. She asks if he's hurt. She's fixed his injuries. She's clearly impressed by his strength. She admits she wanted him to lose. But she'll let him off the hook. He's shocked by her words. She nonchalantly dismisses his injuries. He's clearly not okay with her casual attitude. She leans in close, suggesting his street fighting skills shouldn't go to waste. He smirks, recalling the fight. He enjoyed it more than he let on. He seems to agree with her assessment. She's impressed by the warehouse and his fighting skills. Someone approaches the pair, revealing that he defeated the Bone Brothers. She admits that she's impressed. 2 masked figures are ready to fight. A suited man stands tall, ready to make a statement. The man in the suit approaches. Someone is on the ground, injured. He's here to make a statement. The injured man recognizes him. He calls him king with fear in his eyes. The man in the suit is bathed in a menacing red glow. The man in the suit greets the blonde woman. He calls her Ms. Tanpopo. He's making a grand entrance. The man with the glasses is shocked. He realizes the man in the suit was behind the Bone Brothers. The blonde woman looks on. The man with the glasses asks if they know each other. Confusion fills the air. The man in the suit puts his arm around the man with glasses. He makes a shocking revelation. They had a past with the blonde woman. The blonde woman stands tall. She declares that the man in the suit is someone she discarded. The man with the glasses is stunned. He looks at the blonde woman with a mix of surprise and concern. The man in the suit warns him. He tells him to leave before he gets discarded too. He threatens him with harm. The blonde woman speaks. She tells the man with glasses not to listen to the man in the suit. She is resolute. He's a master of manipulation. He confuses people with his words. He observes the scene, smoking. Someone thinks his actions are harsh. He smirks, cigarette in hand. But what's he planning? The man looms over two masked figures. He questions them about the Bone Brothers. His eyes gleam red. He asks if they were told to kill him. He reflects on a reunion with Ms. Tanpopo. He wonders what's going on. The masked men cower before him. They apologize, saying the old man was too strong. He confronts them. He asks what's wrong and if they are panicking. The masked men are scared. They realize the old man was a former pro. He comforts the masked men. He tells them they tried their best. A devastating headbutt. The suited man attacks with full force. He's ruthless. The suited man stomps on his down opponent, declaring he has no use for weakness. The suited man smirks, asking if the hooded figure agrees with his methods. A swift kick. The suited man attacks the hooded figure. The hooded figure blocks the kick but is clearly struggling. The suited man continues his assault, annoyed that his opponents are so weak. The suited man is getting frustrated, declaring this is no good. The suited man's eyes darken as he prepares to deliver a final blow, telling the hooded figure to just die. Another crushing blow. The suited man stomps on the hooded figure's head. Someone arrives on the scene. He's shocked to find the others unconscious and demands to know what's happening. He's got a cigarette in his mouth, and he's ready for a fight. The guy in the suit strikes first. He throws a punch. The punch connects. The guy in the blue jumpsuit is sent reeling back. He's not giving up. He's coming in for another attack, cigarette still in mouth. The guy in the blue jumpsuit is losing his stance. He's in trouble. The girl screams for them to stop, recording the fight on her phone. She's furious. She threatens to report them to the police. The guy in the suit thinks she's a pain. The guy in the jumpsuit is speechless. The guy in the suit reveals his plans were ruined. He wanted her back. He asks if he's hated that much. What's going to happen now? The blonde girl glares. She questions what anyone could like about him. She stands defiantly in front of two men. The man in the suit flicks away a cigarette with deadly force. The cigarette hits the ground. He'll try again. The man in the suit stands between the girl and the other man. The girl is shocked. She realizes that he plans to return. She tells the man not to worry. Close up on the girl's face. There is nothing between them. The man in the blue uniform is bleeding from his nose. The girl is shocked and asks if he's okay. He's been hit. An elbow strike lands, and he admits his opponent is strong. The woman acknowledges his strength, despite his terrible personality. The woman identifies the man getting out of the car as King. The man is ranked third in Fight King. he lights a cigarette. The woman reveals that King was the first man she ever produced. The woman questions if they were partners, and the man confirms. A man claims that they are just work colleagues. The woman notes that the man seemed pretty obsessed with her. She's had it. She thinks he's a pain. She kicked him out and ended their partnership. She admits that he was strong, but something was missing. He takes a sip of his drink, listening intently. The man arrives on the scene, and they are immediately taken down. The defeated men beg for mercy. He's confused. Is it already over? He thinks they were too weak. He's bored with this. He prepares to stomp on them. A girl in a school uniform declares something is a waste. A guy asks her who she is. The guy questions why she is wearing a school uniform. She insists that she is a high school girl. The guy asks what she means by waste. The girl says that fighting for free is a waste. The girl asks the guy to team up with her so they can earn money through fighting. The guy refuses, and the girl is shocked. The guy says he is not into fighting because it's boring. The guy explains that fighting is boring because there are only weak opponents. The girl looks angry and clenches her fist. She throws a punch, but he dodges it with ease. He smirks, declaring her punch was too slow. She lunges again, but he's ready for her. The girl is thrown to the ground. She realizes her punch was a feint. She leaps onto his back, attempting a chokehold. She has him in a rear naked choke. She explains the hold as he struggles, taunting him. She declares him weak, tightening her grip. He vows to become stronger than anyone. She gets slammed to the ground. The girl struggles against his grip. He's thrown. The girl flips him over with incredible force. She pins him. The girl has him in a tight hold. He's defeated. The guy is frustrated with his loss. He compliments her. She's improved rapidly in escaping. She's annoyed. She doesn't want to be called Tanpopo-chan. He wonders why Tanpopo-san doesn't fight matches herself. She reflects on her strength. She used to fight before. She acknowledges her limits. It's not just because she's a woman, but because of talent. She looks down at him. Even so, she's determined. She's desperate. She must earn money. But wait, a new plan? She'll produce talented people instead. He's confident. He says she can count on him. He's got talent more than anyone. He'll make her rich. Cocky, is he? She'll choke him out if he gets too confident. King had talent, but he knew nothing about martial arts. But he's a fast learner. He quickly learned everything she taught him. Street fighters struggle with ground techniques, but not him. 3 months later, he's wearing a black belt. That's amazing. The more she taught him, the stronger he became. It's frightening. After preparation, he debuted in Fight King as King. King's winning streak began. A devastating right straight KOs his opponent. He takes down another with a rear naked choke. A right high kick spells the end for his foe. He finishes another with brutal ground and pound. The buzz begins. He's on an undefeated winning streak. The crowd is impressed by the undefeated fighter. Someone claims to know someone who knows him. They toast to his undefeated record. She's already chugging a beer. The blonde woman throws her head back, draining the glass. She slams the glass down. It's gone in one gulp. The man looks on in shock. The man warns her about her health. She doesn't seem to care. She's celebrating. The money has been transferred, she says, smiling wide. She shows off the cash. The man is shocked by the large sum. Half of it is her producer fee. The man is stunned by the amount. He argues that it's too much. She claims it's only natural. He downs his beer in frustration. He wonders if that much money should be enough. She stares blankly ahead. Something is on her mind. It's still not nearly enough. She clutches the money, her expression grim. She claims she needs money badly. But when he asks why, she won't say. He pushes for answers, but she refuses to reveal her secret. He presses her to tell him, but she insists it's a private matter. He's annoyed by her secrecy. He demands to know how much she needs, but she still refuses to say. He's frustrated by her refusal to disclose the amount. She finally blurts out the staggering sum, 30 million. She declares that she needs 30 million yen. He's floored by the amount. She admits she didn't want to tell him because she knew he'd react this way. He's got a deal. In exchange, he'll help her earn it. The terms are revealed. If he earns 30 million, she will become his girlfriend. He's serious. But she wonders if it's a joke. She is shocked by his proposal. He's attracted to her strength. He claims she makes him stronger. He's now incredibly strong. He feels amazing when he's with her. She is still hesitant. What will her answer be? She agrees. But only after he earns 30 million. She is flustered by his offer. He smirks, declaring he'll definitely make her his. She blushes, and he promises her something. She asks him to arrange her next match, but he pauses. She thinks he's getting too cocky. The scene shifts to a playground at night. Someone has arranged a match for him. His opponent is a ranked MMA fighter. He's told that if he wins, a championship will be within reach. She apologizes, saying she can't make it to the match, and tells him to be careful. He looks at his phone, realizing she's not there. He says he's not motivated. Did he just hear that right? The muscular man looks back, confused. The guy in the suit is proposing a bet. Is he serious? He wants to raise the stakes. But why? The stakes are high, 1 million yen. But the suit-wearing guy has a sinister look on his face. The muscular man challenges him, can he even afford that? The guy in the suit admits he spends it all. The suit-wearing guy is confident he'll win anyway. The muscular man is furious. Is he being underestimated? The suit-wearing guy attacks. He warns him not to underestimate him. A powerful strike lands. The suit-wearing guy is smiling. The muscular man is in pain. The suit-wearing guy warns him to be careful. A devastating kick lands. The student in the uniform is getting destroyed. The larger man is on the ground, beaten. The student smirks, this is a street fight, and anything goes. The larger man is shocked and hurt after the attack. Brutal punches rain down. The student is merciless. The student stands over his defeated opponent. It's over. The student approaches a man in glasses, asking him to take care of the aftermath. The man in glasses is impressed. He thinks the student is even more amazing than the rumors say. The man in glasses has a proposition for the student. He asks if he wants to earn some money. The man in glasses has a good offer. The student wonders if it will help him earn 30 million yen.